play put on by Temple B'nai Shalom. As you know, we try to do things like this regularly just to bring people together and create a social environment here. We do things like this all the time. Too Many Wives, that's the name of our play. It's a lighthearted look at what can happen to a man who remarries a few years after losing his wife in an accident. Let me tell you, it ain't pretty. But you'll see for yourselves. I give tons of credit to the people up here on the stage. They've agreed to follow the dialogues we've created. They're all members of B'nai Shalom, and half of them are going to quit after this show. You will find the scenery is non-existent, but that doesn't stop us from having a good time. We don't bother to memorize our dialogue because that could be a big mistake. You know, the average age of our cast here is probably over 80 years old, so if we have to memorize all these lines, we could be here all night. Now, what we try to do, we got our friend Jerry here on board. He brought down the average age of our group by 5 years, so we have to add. Now, our lead male player, Jay Horowitz, in the purple shirt, he's a concert pianist, well known, and the part he plays in this show, he gets emotionally abused by 2 women. So he's come down a long ways from concert pianist to being emotionally abused by 2 women. I also needed an actress to play a woman who gets angry with her husband. Barbara first jumped up and said, "Hey, I can do that." And her husband Wes said, "Yeah, she's good at that." The rest of our cast, we have Estelle, Barbara Chatsky, Sandy Schmier, Russell Scott, David Benton. Excellent to work with, as is Herb Siegel, who plays the role of our pissed-off judge. You will see him in the scenes pretending he's angry. Rumor has it he's always angry, so maybe he's not even acting. And then we have Rhonda and Helene and David Alderman as part of this cast. Anybody quit since I got up here? I already mentioned you, Jerry. Jerry wants to be mentioned twice. We found the perfect role for him. He plays one of 2 Adams in our show. Now, as you know, this play is free. We provided light refreshments in the back, or it used to be the back of the front. But please note, we have a donation box there. The play is free, but if you enjoy coming here, if you enjoy the show we're putting on, please try to help us out. We depend on donations. For the shoe, he's right. Now we can run away with it, Jay. All right. And if you don't like the play, put in even more money, because we need help. So we're going to get started now with Act 1, Scene 1. I'm going to introduce each act so you know what it's about. It takes place in our hero Jay's home. He lives at home with his wife, with his mother Estelle, and he has a visiting brother played by Russell. Okay, so you will know how his mother Estelle feels about his new girlfriend who's sitting in the back looking irate. So take it from there, guys.
Thanks for dinner, Mom. It was really good. Jay, you really have it good here with Mom helping you out.
Too bad you don't come around more often, Russell. Since Dad passed away, I need to see both of my sons more often.
Mom, see us more often? You live with me in the house. And on top of that, Russell comes and mooches at least every Wednesday.
Yeah. You don't appreciate what I do. I've cooked for you, cleaned for you, clean up after you ever since Evie left.
Mom, Evie didn't just leave. She went down on a fishing boat in a storm. In a storm. 5 years ago.
Well, Mom, admit it. You know you love taking care of Jay.
And who takes care of you, Russell? Nobody. Your apartment is a mess, and hard plays and lady friends come and go all night.
Russell's got a real catch this time. Elise cooks, she cleans, she does his shopping, the laundry. She even helps him keep on schedule.
That's such a thing as being over-focused. Elise tells me what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. And then, what's wrong with that?
Not another lady friend, Russell. They all seem to come and go so fast.
Well, it's more going than coming.
My son,
Mom, give my poor live-alone brother a break.
I won't be live alone for long.
I'm tired of learning about your many loves.
At least I don't give you that kind of trouble, Mom.
Sometimes I wish you would. You know something, Jay? I really liked Evie. It's such a shame what happened to her.
I should have never let her go on that fishing trip.
Maybe someday she'll turn up.
It's been over 5 years since they found the boat overturned and they declared the loss of all 10 people on board. Now, I've got Barbara.
I'm not too sure about this Barbara.
Barbara has really helped me try to forget about Evie. I think now I'm finally getting over Evie.
Barbara's too bossy, if you ask me.
Well, she acts like a woman. Barbara says marrying her will help me get over Evie once and for all.
Well, that's a strange reason to get married.
Barbara seems to know what's really best for me.
Oh, grow up already. Make your own decisions.
That's why we're going to court next week. To finally have Evie declared dead.
Can't we wait a little longer? Maybe Barbara will change her mind.
Give it up, Mom. Barbara wants to get married. She's tired of waiting. Now, Jay, were you going to marry her? Jay, will you marry her?
Barbara says she's tired of waiting.
I know her type. She's too pushy.
Mom, why don't you come to the courthouse on Tuesday to witness Jay's becoming a free man?
I am not sure how free she'll be with Barbara.
Thank you. Instead of been complaining, I always use her to be a mother in the show. So next show I write, I'm going to make her a father. The next scene is Barbara, who wants to get married to Jay, God knows why, confiding in her best girlfriend, Sammy. Take it from here.
I'm glad you can join us next Tuesday to finally hear Jay's first wife declared legally dead.
That will make Jay a free man. Now you can drag him down the aisle.
Yes, next Tuesday is a big day for me. Jay will finally be free.
How long have you been dating him now?
It's close to a year.
I bet it'll be a relief to him once the judge declares his first wife dead.
I hope he'll finally feel free physically as well as emotionally. Dating him is not what I expected.
How so?
You expect a man whose wife has been missing for a number of years to be all over a woman he's dating.
Yeah, well,
Believe it or not, he acts like a prude. I'm hoping he'll finally break loose once he's free, if you know what I mean.
you've got to be kidding. After his being single so long, I assumed you needed to fight him off. After all, he's still in his 30s.
It's more like I need to attack him.
You don't mean he's waiting for his wedding night.
I'm afraid so. I'll probably have to rip off his clothes.
It wasn't that way with Les, your second husband, was it?
Les was a savage. He could never get enough.
So what killed that marriage?
That no-good Les would go out chasing women every chance he got. He and his pal Paul were quite a pair, chasing women to all hours.
I think Paul must have been a terrible influence on him. But weren't you aware of what was going on?
Les would tell me he was going to a synagogue board meeting at the clubhouse. Paul would pick him up. Then they'd get home after midnight.
Weren't you suspicious since the clubhouse closes at 10 p.m.?
I should have realized they would both dress up in their best outfits to go to the board meetings.
How about Paul's wife, Sarah? What did she think?
Sarah told me that when Paul got home from those so-called board meetings, he slept like a baby. Sarah said he slept with a smile on his face.
Those two no good nicks. At least you won't have to worry about Jay chasing around.
Sometimes I wonder which type of man I prefer.
Now, you don't believe those stories about poor Les and Paul, do you? That's all fictitious. Okay, the next scene, again, we're trying to set the stage, give you the background of what's going on. The next scene is their seconds, so to speak. Jane's second is his brother Russell, and Barbara's second is her friend Sandy. And they meet together over at a restaurant. What restaurant are you meeting?
Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters. They paid us extra money to put their name in the play. Anyway, they meet at Muddy Waters to kind of discuss the wedding. Okay, go ahead.
Why did you invite me here to Muddy Waters this evening?
As Jay's brother and personal attorney, I thought we could iron out a few things about the upcoming wedding in Vegas.
Yeah, like what?
Jay only wants a small, quiet wedding with only immediate family.
Well, Barbara wants a big wedding.
This is her third marriage. Why make a big deal out of it?
A wedding is the most important thing to a woman, no matter how many times she marries.
It's Jay's second wedding. But I guess it's not the same to a man.
I know Jay is shy, but this takes the cake. How do you explain it?
He lost the love of his life in that freak fishing accident 5 years ago. And he's having a lot of trouble adjusting.
But he's had 5 years to adjust.
I know. But it's hard for a bachelor. It's hard for a bachelor like me to understand.
Look, I've been Barbara's closest friend since college days. She confided in me that she is getting physically frustrated as well as getting tired of trying to get Jay to open up.
If she wants to get married to him, she'll just have to hang in there. Tomorrow we're going to the judge to have Evie declared dead, freeing up for next time's marriage.
Sometimes I think Barbara would like to have Jay declared dead.
Just tell Barbara to keep the faith. Next week, the wedding is at the San Juan Marriott, and hopefully he'll change.
More like a teddy bear.
It's a good thing our small wedding party will be staying at the Holiday Inn in San Juan, giving those lovebirds some privacy at the Marriott.
Meanwhile, Barbara's really looking forward to the honeymoon.
Yeah, they plan to fly back to Miami, then go cross-country, drive, and then return to Jay's home until they close in on a new condo purchase.
When is the condo scheduled to close?
Hopefully within the month.
So they'll be living with Jay's mother for a few weeks at least?
Don't worry about Mom. She'll stay out of their way until they move out.
She'd better stay out of their way. Newlyweds need their space.
Yeah, I hear you. I sure hope the new condo will be ready real soon.
Keep in mind, Barbara's not getting any younger. By the way, are you just like your brother?
I'm presently, keeping two women happy. One who lives in my apartment, and one who lives a few blocks away. Jay's the goody two-shoes of the family.
Maybe we could spend some time together after the wedding. You never know when a woman can use some legal advice.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe after the wedding.
What is this being legal advice nonsense she's talking about? You think she's up to no good or what? All right, the next scene takes place back at Jay's home, and they're going to have a visitor coming. An insurance investigator's going to come in and stop and see them, and he's going to drop a minor bombshell. So, if you're ready, we're going to get going. Go.
Hey, Russ, are you really dating Barbara's buddy Sandy?
Among others. But yes, we went out for dinner last night.
Damn it, Russell, another girlfriend? Anything serious?
No, we're just friends.
Just friends. Russell, how can you be just friends with every woman you meet?
Mom, you know there's no hope for Russell. He'll never settle down.
Sometimes I wonder about you too, Jay.
What does that mean?
It's been 5 years since Evie disappeared. Why haven't you found a nice girl in all this time?
Mom, I've got Barbara.
Mom, you know he's still hung up on Evie.
But Barbara, give me a break. Look, you've dated a few women in that time, but never seriously. Now you're marrying the worst of the lot. Barbara's been married before and it didn't work. I just don't think she's right for you.
Mom, she's only been married once before.
Yeah, and Mom, face it. It doesn't matter what you think.
Big dog, here comes the insurance man. Over there, watch out. Did you ever see an insurance man without a microphone before?
I represent Acme Insurance. I'm here about the life insurance payout on Evelyn Horowitz's death.
Yeah, how do you do, Mr. Insurance Man? I'm Jay Horowitz. I'm her husband. What can I do for you?
My company understands that you are going to court to declare Evelyn dead. They sent me to get some of the facts straight so I can authorize the insurance payment after she is declared deceased.
I'm his lawyer.
I don't think he needs a lawyer. This is really cut and dried.
Go ahead. Ask your questions.
Did your wife disappear 5 years ago on a fishing trip?
That's right.
Hey, he's talking to me.
I'm sorry.
The answer is, excuse me, I don't need an attorney to answer my question. Besides, I'm a lawyer myself. So, like he, I also went to Yale. So, just find another woman to keep yourself busy. Okay, the answer is yes.
Just sign here, stating she is deceased and and we will cut you a check once the court decree comes in.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Horowitz. You know they sent me here in person because I am the most dynamic agent. You see, they heard a rumor that someone similar to your wife was just picked up off an island by a trawler in the area.
Is that so? I'm sure. I would have heard by now if it was my wife.
The story is so preposterous. They claimed she spent 5 years on an island alone with another person when they were picked up.
Ridiculous. Alone with another person?
And get this, they had nicknames for each other. They called each other Adam and Eve. Now isn't that silly?
Hilarious.
Dynamic insurance salesman has planted the seed about Adam and Eve on the desert island. Now we all know that would never happen, right? Except on the stage, anything can happen. So bear with us. The next scene, they go to court to have Evie, later known as Eve, Evie declared legally dead. We have one of the most, Judge, you want to use this here? You can use the podium. Now be careful, this judge gets angry easily.
The next motion is the death of Evelyn Horowitz. Counselor, what do you have to say?
Evelyn Horowitz was last seen on a fishing boat 5 years ago. The boat overturned in bad weather. She was lost at sea.
Has there been any information to the contrary or anyone had contact with her?
No, sir.
I'd like the husband to answer. Please, is the husband present in the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Are you the husband?
No, sir.
Then why can't you speak up?
Why can't you speak up? What's wrong with you? Irv? I don't know, sir.
Are you a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Well, why can't the husband answer?
Your Honor, I'm the husband.
Hallelujah! Now we're getting someplace. And who, may I ask, are you?
She's his girlfriend. They plan to get married next week.
Not you again. Can't anybody speak for themselves here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again. Yes, sir.
Not again. Where did you go to law school anyway?
Yeah, like my brother.
I'm a Harvard man myself. Didn't you ever teach you to listen to the judge?
Yes, sir.
Please, no more yes, sirs.
No, sir.
And who are you?
A friend of the bride-to-be.
And just why does the court care about this?
It's irrelevant, Your Honor, but I'm scheduled to marry this woman next week.
But you're presently married to someone named Evelyn. Some lawyer are you? You must be a Yale man also.
Yes, Your Honor, that's right.
So you're the ringleader of this menagerie?
Yes, sir.
And my friends think my job is dull.
There's no reason to believe that Evelyn survived at sea. So in the eyes of the law, she could be declared dead after 5 years.
You finally sound like a lawyer. I'm declaring Evelyn Horowitz deceased. Are you sure you want to join this family?
Barbara says yes.
Please, no more yes, sirs.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, the next scene is a little bit more complicated. This Mama Estelle is home alone, and she has a visitor come in unexpectedly. The visitor, well, you'll hear who the visitor is. The doorbell rings. Ding dong.
Is it?
Please open the door, Mom. It's me.
Mom? Who?
I must be. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm not dreaming.
I must be dreaming.
It can't. I assure you, I'm real.
I still think I'm dreaming.
You already said that.
But.
Let me explain. I washed up on an island with one other of the other passengers.
Are you sure you're alive?
Pinch me.
Oh, gosh. We missed you so much. Jay hasn't been the same since you left.
The last 5 years weren't exactly a picnic for me either.
How did you survive alone on the island?
Actually, I wasn't exactly alone.
What do you mean?
I was shipwrecked with Adam.
Who is he?
Just a fellow fisherman, but fortunately, Adam was once a Marine and had survival skills. So here I am. Where's Jay?
I don't know how to tell you this, but he's in San Juan getting married tonight.
What? It can't be.
I'm afraid it is.
This is so disappointing. I pictured Jay and I going back to how we were before. What is his new wife like?
She's been married a few times, and it's obvious.
What do you mean?
She's demanding, stuck up, and thinks the world revolves around her.
How could Jay pick someone like her?
He's been lonely since you disappeared, and I think Barbara just overwhelmed him.
Poor Jay. I feel sorry for him.
I do too.
Why aren't you going to the wedding?
Barbara and I just don't get along very well, and besides, it's difficult for me to travel at my age.
Mom, if you don't like her, she's obviously not good enough for Jay.
She's not good enough for anybody. But why this would be her third marriage, Jay's really making a mistake.
Maybe if I can see Jay, I can stop the wedding.
I'm afraid it's too late. They're on their way to San Juan for a civil ceremony and then to the Marriott for the night.
The Marriott? That's where we went for our first night after our wedding. I can still remember it like it was yesterday, not 5 years ago.
Yes, he had such fond memories of your time there.
I hope he doesn't take the honeymoon suite. We used to call it our place. It was actually our first night, you know.
That's more than I need to know, thank you.
Were Jay and Barbara very close?
They did seem to be close. Barbara was constantly complaining that he didn't show much affection.
That doesn't sound like Jay. He was always very touchy-feely with me.
Not with Barbara, based on her actions. I feel she feels very unappreciated. You know, women need affection and to be appreciated.
Could it be that they haven't been together that way yet?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow, this is starting to get X-rated, isn't it? The next scene is going to be very complicated to follow. We're depriving you of the wedding itself, and we're not going to show the wedding. They got married in San Juan, and they're heading to the hotel. The reason we're not showing the wedding is we were looking for somebody who had a wedding dress in the closet. But they were all yellow, so we couldn't use them after all these years. So we're not showing the wedding. Take it from us. They're married now, and they're coming to the hotel, the same hotel that Evie and Jay originally stayed at when they got married 7 years ago. So bear with us, it's a little complicated, this scene.
finally married.
So you're the newlyweds we've been expecting, aren't you? We kept the honeymoon suite for you.
Honeymoon suite? No, thanks. We'll just take a king-size room, thank you.
What? The honeymoon suite sounds great to me.
Dear, you wouldn't like it. It's got a lousy view.
Lousy view? How would you know?
I've been here before.
When were you here?
7 years ago, when I was married the first time.
Oh yeah, I should have known when you tried to talk me out of coming here.
Look, the honeymoon suite is just ostentatious. I had the feeling that you wouldn't like it, dear.
When I get through with you, that's not the only feeling you'll have.
Yes, dear. But I'll feel more romantic in another room.
At this point, I'll do anything that makes you romantic.
Have you lovebirds decided yet?
Yes, we'll take a king-size room.
Okay, I'll save the honeymoon suite for another couple that'll appreciate it. You can take the elevator to room 202 on the second floor. Here's your keys.
Thank you.
It's an expensive elevator, man, we got here. Nobody sees.
I'll be right back.
At least a king bed looks comfortable. At this point, any bed would look good to me. I'm going to change into something more comfortable.
Yes.
I brought something special for tonight.
Yes, dear. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Right back? Where do you think you're going?
I just go down to the bar for a quick drink. I'll be right back.
Now,
It'll relax me.
what about the minibar?
Oh, they don't have the brand that I want.
Okay. I guess I want you relaxed.
Ellie! You! How did you get here?
I'm very much alive, as you can see.
Give me a hug! Ellie, I missed you so much. There's no words to describe it.
What are you doing here in our hotel? I'll bet you even took our honeymoon suite.
No, I specifically didn't take that one.
Now you're married to someone else.
I don't know what to say.
Say you didn't remarry.
But I thought you were gone forever.
As soon as I turned my back.
Turned your back? 5 years.
Now tell what's her name? Goodbye, now that I'm home.
I can't do that right now. She'll have a fit. Run this up.
Mr. Horowitz, your bride has called down asking for you.
Rhonda, do you have another room for this evening, please?
Why is that?
My cousin just arrived.
Your cousin, huh? Where's your cousin's luggage?
It's on the way from the airport.
The only room left is the honeymoon suite.
I'll take it.
What about the horrible view you mentioned to your bride?
Excuse me, just give us the keys, please.
Mr. Horowitz, we run a respectable establishment here. We don't allow any hanky-panky.
I'll have you know that I'm a respectable lawyer. And so is my wife.
Your wife, who is in the king-size room?
Excuse me, please, just give my cousin here the key to the honeymoon suite. manager. I kind of needed to set her straight.
I've been waiting close to a year for you to set me straight. Now you go get comfortable.
How about let's have some dinner?
Dinner? What's the matter with you anyway?
Ring. Oh, telephone's ringing. I'll get it. Barbara, I'll be right back. I gotta go downstairs. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what?
Emily, you can't call me this evening. You can't call me in the room. Barbara's having a fit.
Jay, do you love her? You married her, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
And you take her to our hotel?
Come on, be fair. And what happened to you on that deserted isle all that time?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
We washed ashore, sharing some driftwood to the island. It took years, but we finally were spotted by a ship off course.
We washed ashore? And how did you survive for 5 years?
Fortunately, Adam knew how to fish.
Adam? What else did Adam know how to do?
Nothing like that. He was a small, chubby Boy Scout type.
Excuse me, even Boy Scouts have urges.
And what have you been up to for 5 years with Barbara?
I've been alone, and I was lonely. I mean, all that time, and I finally met Barbara last year, and she basically decided that we belonged together.
I'll bet she did.
You never have a hotel manager when you need one.
Mr. Horowitz, my wife is on.
Oh, come on, just leave me alone already.
We don't like intrigue in this hotel. We want to keep it reputable.
Okay, I'll go back to my reputable wife in the reputable room.
Okay, that's the end of Act 1. Do you think our boy Jay's a long fellow here? Jay, what did you do to get so much applause? You look lost most of the time.
Well, the truth is, I don't know what we got next week. Script writer and director.
You did good.
Barbara was terrific. Everything is coming along, and Rhonda's out to lunch. But things get better in the second act. So we're going to take a break now for about 10 minutes. We have some snacks in the back. We have some bottles of water. We have our tzedakah bomb. You can put some money in if you enjoy the show. Show us how much you enjoy it. Throw some money into the push button. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you. Act 2 focuses around Effie, or as she was called on the island, Eve. She was on the island marooned with a man, and you're going to find out who that man was. Okay? You said nothing happened. That's just wishful thinking, maybe, but okay. So we're going to start now. The next scene, if I understand this right, is at LA Fitness, okay? And there's a young man there who, believe it or not, was on the island, and he's got two over-infatuated friends of his. But you know, a guy like that attracts women wherever he goes, except maybe at home, you know? But now, Jay's brother, played by Russell, is worried about who this Adam is that was on the island. So he used his resources as a Yale man to find out where he is. He's traced him back to LA Fitness. And he's coming to LA Fitness to find the real Adam where he works. Take it away.
Hi, Mom. I'm here at the health club checking out this Adam character that Evie spent time with. I'll let you know what I find out. Yeah, love you too. Bye.
Now watch how these girls treat Adam.
Girls, leave me be.
Oh, Adam, you didn't mind my
Come on,
touching
you girls
last
can be
night.
more affectionate than that. Come on. You know, in rehearsal, I couldn't keep their hands off of him.
Okay, all right. Shall I repeat? Adam, you didn't mind my touching you last night.
Nor did you mind my hands all over you on Saturday night.
Come on, girl. What do you need to go around? Now, please watch the desk while I work out.
Adam is very shy.
Adam, can I watch you bench press later? But I thought it was my turn.
You watched Adam yesterday. Today it's my turn.
The hell with you. I want to see him go for 300 pounds.
Helene, you chase every guy you see.
No, I don't, but you do.
You just say that because I'm better looking than you.
You wish. You wish. Did he say? Okay. Well, Adam, you get better every day.
Yeah, and Helene gets older every day.
Well, hi there. I'm thinking about joining this club.
Always interested in signing new members.
Well, what do you charge for new members?
Only $10 a month. Only $10 a month once you pay the membership fee.
And how much is that?
$50 to join.
Oh, that's fair. By the way, are you the one who returned from 5 years on a desert island?
That's me, all right.
Were you alone?
Heck no.
Well, you mean there was others around?
Not others, just one interesting woman.
I bet you had a ball with her.
It was okay, but I prefer friendlier women. Right, girls?
You can say that again.
Every guy finds you friendly, Sally.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Enough, girls. It's a possible new member.
What's it like being shipwrecked with a woman? Did you have a lot of fun?
It depends on what your idea of fun is.
You know what I mean by fun, Adam.
Let me talk it over with the membership with my latest girlfriend, and we'll probably be back to join later in the week.
Fine, we'll be waiting.
Okay, thank you. That's Act 2, Scene 1. So let me Adam and Eve clock starts to thicken now. Now, Evie is getting a little concerned about her reputation here, or how Jay is thinking about her being on the island. So Evie's out. She needs a new phone. She's been away for a number of years. She's got about as much technology knowledge as the average person that walks into Xfinity around here. So she's in Xfinity to get a new phone, and there's Jerry, who's an expert.
Hi, I've been gone for a long time, and I look like one of those newfangled smartphone thingies. Can you help me?
Yes, I sure can help you.
Great, I need plenty of help.
What do you want to do with your phone?
Make calls.
I know that, but what else do you want to do?
Receive calls.
How about texting?
What's that?
You type messages out to people on the phone.
Why can't I just call instead?
I don't know. How about using different sites like Facebook and Instagram?
What are those?
You tell the world about everything you do.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know, lady. You're going to be confused.
I'm even more confused. But how would you like to earn $200?
Hey, sure, yeah, but wait a minute. What do I have to do?
Not what you're thinking. You just need to tell a man about us spending some time together on a deserted island.
Want to get mad at me? I'm very sensitive. By easily.
No, just say what I tell you and you'll be fine.
Are you sure you won't get mad at me?
Don't worry, I'll be there to protect you.
$200? Okay, I can buy Mom a new cell phone.
Good boy.
Okay, now you've met the pseudo Adam here, right? Now, meanwhile, as you know, Russell has found out who the real Adam is, but Evie doesn't know about it. So right now, Russell's going in to see Adam in his law office, to see, not Adam, but to see Jay in his law office, and tell him, or put a bee in his bonnet.
Hey, Russ.
Hi, Jay.
Have a seat. What brings you around?
I did some digging, and I have some information that I know will interest you.
Oh, really? What's that about?
How about Evie and a deserted island?
Oh, that was nothing. Evie told me all about it. I feel sorry for her being hooked up with that creep.
You won't feel so sorry for her when I tell you how I spent my lunch hour.
What do you mean?
I think you should meet this so-called Adam.
Oh, really? Where did you find him?
He works at LA Fitness in Boca Raton.
Wait a minute. Since when did they hire these chubby creeps in LA Fitness?
Do yourself a favor. Visit LA Fitness on your lunch hour. Better yet, bring Evie with you.
Just for laughs. Okay, maybe I should do that. My brother has good brotherly advice.
Good brotherly advice. He sounds like a troublemaker to me. You know, he's met the real Adam, and Jake hasn't at this point. So now he suggested that Jay take Evie and go visit LA Fitness, and let's see what happens when they get there.
Oh, welcome to my office. Come on in, Evie.
Oh, wait a
Pleasure
minute.
to see you.
Wait a minute, I got the wrong scene here.
Yeah, we're
I don't know the scene ahead of myself. I'm in a hurry to get home, you know, and so I can relax. This is a scene coming up now.
we know where we are. We were just testing you.
Okay. So she's bringing the other Adam to see him.
We know where we are. We're in my office, and I'm busy working, and my brother just left, and Evie, what a pleasure to see you. What a surprise you came to my office.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Sure, Evie. I'm thrilled to see you, and who says that you brought
on the island.
How many Adams does
Is
it
that so?
Sure is.
I was expecting somebody a little taller.
What you see is what you get.
Jerry?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, you can't get it, no matter what you pay, you can't get a good Adam nowadays.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Mr. J.
That's fine. Tell me, Adam, did you enjoy spending 5 years alone on a deserted island with my wife?
Mr. J, I gotta apologize to you, sir.
Ooh, what for?
I'm afraid I was in very good company with your wife.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was busy bird watching most of the time and pretty much ignored your wife.
Well, is that so?
Oh, yes, sir.
I can certainly attest to that.
So then, how did you get the nickname Adam and Eve?
Oh, that was something silly that the sailors who found us made up. They love to exaggerate.
Adam, now just between us guys, what about the physical desire while you were on the island?
Mr. J, what do you mean? I don't understand. I live with my mother, and she told me to stay away from women that they're only looking for one thing.
So, women want one thing, and one thing alone, and what is that?
Mother never told me what that thing is.
Effie, as long as you're here, let's go to lunch, and then I want to show you something that I think you'll find very interesting.
Sounds good.
So the spider to the fly there, okay. Where do you think he's gonna take her now? Jerry, you're a hit. Stop applauding as they go to his head. Okay, next scene, Jay takes Effie to LA Fitness. And you know why he's going to LA Fitness? He's going to introduce her to the real Adam.
Which was great, but why are we visiting LA Fitness?
I think you'll find this club interesting.
But I'm not really interested in exercising.
We won't worry about the exercise part. You'll find something special.
What is this?
Eve,
So
glad
what
to see you again.
Who the hell is she?
Someone I met while I was away.
Aren't Helene and I enough for you? Or do you need that older woman also?
older woman? Why, you little snip.
Don't call me that. If the shoe fits, wear it. You little snip.
Girls, please. Eve, it's great to see you again. And who's the guy with you?
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not a guy. I'm her husband.
Didn't you just marry someone else this week?
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Have you told Barbara she doesn't count?
I haven't told her yet.
Why not?
Barbara's very high-strung. She'll be so upset.
Oh, the poor dear.
Yeah, and what about you and Adam, the Adam that you brought to my office, whose mother didn't know what she was talking about, and you said he was with you on the island?
Oh, that was Jerry. That was Jerry.
Eve, is it true that your husband remarried?
That's right.
Well, then you're free to marry anyone you want.
Hey, you stay out of this.
The way I see it, you had her for only 2 years. I had her for 5 years, so I've got seniority.
Seniority? You're a big ox.
Look, you be careful what you say. I could get mad.
Oh, yes, he can.
Who I want is up to me and not up to you two bozos. Now, I want to go back to my apartment.
I have to go back to my office.
No problem, I'll take her home.
Over my dead body.
Need me.
I'll go home myself, thank you both. Jerry put an Uber app on my new phone and taught me how to use it. This will give me a chance to try it out. Goodbye.
Let her go, Anna. She's way too old for you. Besides, I would like to show you a new wrestling hold I have.
So what do you think? Which Adam do you think she's going to prefer here?
First, Jay backed out of a cross-country driving honeymoon, and we're living at his home with Mama Estelle always around.
Why did he do that?
Our new place is still not ready to move in, so I'm spending my so-called honeymoon with Estelle almost as much as with Jay.
I still think Paul was the bad influence.
It was both of them.
Maybe you should have let Cantor Mitch talk to them.
Nobody knows to. They would have probably corrupted Cantor Mitch as well.
That sounds pretty bad.
I'm starting to think I made a mistake marrying Jay.
Maybe the rumor I heard from Russell was correct.
What's that?
Jay's first wife, Evie, has come back from being shipwrecked all those years.
No, she's dead. I was in the court when she was declared deceased.
Well, from what Russell told me, she's very much alive.
Are you seeing Russell?
We've just gone out once or twice.
Be careful. Russell has a history of going out with a woman for a month or so and then dropping them.
Don't worry about me. I've been around myself.
You know that.
She certainly has.
Don't worry about me. No, that's your. You know that rumor about Evie would explain a lot.
He was only married to Evie a couple of years. I would think that he would have little trouble forgetting her.
Jay doesn't forget easily.
Hang in there. Maybe things will get better.
Just so you know, I'm at my wit's end with him.
Okay, now you can see how this relationship is. Barbara has been confiding in her friend Sandy, and now we're going to hear about it from Jay's side with his family. Jay with Estelle, right? The right scene? Wrong scene? Okay, sorry, I have the wrong scene.
Hey, stick with the script, please.
I'm trying to
We've got a very strict director on board.
Yeah, I don't want to get shit canned.
Yeah, stick with the script. Okay, we're in Act 2, Scene 7. And Barbara is arguing.
Jay,
I'm
I'm
not
getting
enough.
pretty disgusted with you.
Barbara, what are you talking about?
We're married a week already, and we're seldom alone. It's like you can't stand me.
No, Barbara, that's not true. Please don't cry.
What's wrong with me?
Nothing is wrong with you.
Then what?
I've been very tired lately and I'm stressed out.
Don't give me that stressed out at work bullshit. You're not the man I thought I was marrying.
Please don't be upset. I'll make it up to you.
Has Evie returned now?
Yes, Evie has been rescued and she's returned to Florida.
Where is she living?
In an apartment.
Who's paying her rent?
Well, I guess I am.
What do you mean, you guess?
I guess, yes. I mean, okay, I'm paying the rent and I'm paying all the expenses until she gets back on her feet.
I don't want to ever see her back in this house until after we move out. Is that clear?
Yes, dear.
Will you be coming to bed early tonight?
I'll try.
You'll try? You'll try? If things don't straighten out between us, I'm through. Is that clear?
Yes, dear.
Now you see what poor Les is up against at home, right? Okay, now we're at Jay's home, no, or Russell's place actually, with Estelle and Jay discussing what's going on from Jay's perspective.
Okay, hey, why did you two call me to come here?
To try to talk some sense into you.
Jay, what's wrong with you?
I mean, but Mom, what makes you think there's anything wrong with me?
I didn't raise you to be a two-timer. I wouldn't expect it of you. Your brother maybe, but not you.
Come on, Mom. What do you mean by a two-timer?
It's a term your dear father used to describe a man who played around with more than one woman at a time, like you do, Russell.
So now I'm a two-timer?
Don't get carried away with yourself, Jay. You're my brother, and I love you. But you made a holy mess out of things.
I made a mess. I did. You know what? I did.
Yes, you did.
Explain why your wife, Barbara, is so upset.
I have no idea.
How many times have you slept with her in the week you've been married?
Right in front of Estelle.
Russell, I don't keep score.
You can probably count them with no more than 2 fingers.
What are you boys talking about?
Oh, nothing, Mom.
Nothing, Ma. Nothing, Ma. I don't like this discussion at all.
Listen, to be honest, ever since Evie returned, I'm just overwhelmed and I'm confused.
You know, I really like Ellie.
Yeah, and what about Barbara?
You can keep her. Actually, that's not what I had in mind.
Now, Barbara and Evie are both pissed off at me. So what am I supposed to do?
I think if you just do the same thing, nothing, like you've been doing, Barbara may solve the problem for you.
I wish I understood what you boys are talking about.
Poor Estelle was all went over her head, didn't Act 2, Scene 9. All right, this is a very complicated scene now. You know how Barbara feels about her new marriage, and you really can't blame her. You know how Jake feels. Actually, even Jay doesn't know how Jay feels about his marriage, it seems like. So now we're going into a courtroom here. So we're going to arrange our chairs in groups.
We can just go on.
I can't wait to end this poor excuse of a marriage.
Don't worry, Barbara. It'll finally be over this morning, right here in court.
I can't believe I fell for that useless man.
It's hard to understand how Jay could carry the torch for his first wife after she was away for 5 years.
I hope the judge gives it to Jay real good.
Jay, don't worry. You'll be free of that controlling woman soon enough.
Russell, I'm so confused. Why did I ever marry her in the first place?
Jay, you never listened to your mother. I knew from the start that she was trouble.
Mom, you think every woman is trouble.
Not every woman.
Oh, yeah, you hate all my girlfriends.
No, I didn't.
Then name one of my girls that you approve of.
I'll have to think it over.
Eve, how can you even consider going back to Jay?
We were married for 2 years, and they were the happiest years of my life.
You and I were together for a longer time than that.
I know, but it just wasn't the same.
Look, I'm twice the man Jay is.
No, Adam, height and muscles aren't everything.
Yes, but he cheated on you while you were away.
Not really. Isn't it obvious that he never got over me?
I guess it's your decision to make. You know I really want you.
I'm sorry, Adam. Please help me get him back.
Well, I guess it's the least I can do. Okay, I'll enjoy you for that.
Welcome to my courtroom. I see we're here to annul the marriage of Jay Horowitz to Barbara Horowitz.
That's right, sir.
Don't I know you?
That's right, Your Honor.
Don't say yes, sir.
Wait a minute, weren't you here 2 weeks ago?
That's right, Your Honor.
That's right, Your Honor. That's right, Your Honor. Now I remember you.
Your Honor, let me speak on my own behalf. Excuse me, please.
Anyone but him.
Your Honor, I wish to annul my marriage to Barbara under paragraph number 3567 of the State of Florida Code.
You don't need to recite the code to me. I'm a Harvard lawyer. By the way, where did you study law again?
Yale, Your Honor.
Ah, yes, I remember now.
I can't listen to this any longer. I want you to annul my marriage to Jay immediately.
Lady, it's only been 2 weeks. Isn't there any hope to save the marriage?
No, Your Honor. Jay is a horrible husband. He's basically avoided me since we got married 2 weeks ago.
He ignored you?
That's right.
It figures, a Yale man.
Your Honor, can we just please get on with the annulment?
If there is no objection, consider it a no.
Let me out of this courtroom. I don't want to see any of these people again.
Me neither. Is there anything else we need to address before we adjourn?
Your Honor, last month you applied paragraph 2133 of the Florida Legal Code to declare my wife every dead.
That's me, Your Honor.
Yes, I remember. In fact, this bunch is hard to forget.
Well, Your Honor, she's back!
What do you mean, came back?
She was shipwrecked for 5 years, and now she was just saved 2 weeks ago from a deserted island after 5 years.
As you can see, I'm very much alive.
I can attest to that, Judge.
Hey, why didn't you just shut up?
Do you always declare live people dead, Judge?
What? Let me explain, Your Honor.
While you're at it, confirm I'm definitely alive.
If the law says you're dead until I say you're alive. That's enough out of you, young lady. One more comment and I'll find you in contempt of court. Do you understand?
You declared me dead when I wasn't dead. You guessed, you greased the skids for two people totally unsuited to each other to get married. I'm surprised you didn't perform the wedding as well.
That's insulting to the court. I now fine you $1,000 for your remarks.
You can't, Your Honor.
And why not?
I'm dead.
Forget about it. She doesn't want your type.
I suppose she'd prefer your type, who marries another woman first chance he gets.
First chance?
You two can stop arguing. I'll decide who I want to marry when I'm ready.
Still married.
Jay, now you are free to marry Evie again.
Thank you, Mom. It's good having a Jewish mother. The past few weeks have been a real whirlwind. I need some time to sort this out. I gotta think about it.
Some time to think about it?
Yes, the man needs to think about it. Come on, Adam. Take me back to the hotel.
Wait a minute. I'll take you back to the hotel.
No, you're too busy thinking.
A real man knows what he wants and goes after it. Isn't that right, Eve?
Okay. I'll stop thinking. I know what I want. I've always known what I want, and I'm always anxious to have you back there.
What about thinking it over?
I've thought my last thought. Let's get married today.
Down the hall to the right for marriages. And one more thing.
Yes, sir?
Gail, man, after marrying her, you owe the court $1,000 for Evie's fine.
It'll be my pleasure.
Okay, that completes our show here. You can help her out with that tzedakah box in the back and the way out. Make a little thing in Eddie's fund. And thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next year.
Okay, I have something to say.
You have something to say, I can't imagine that.
First of all, on behalf of the Castle Temple B'nai Shalom, we want to give a very special thank you to this man of the hour. We really